All right. Come marvel at me. Oh, my kid. This boy getting heavy. They're clapping for you, Gotti. Gotti, 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 Gotti. Can I get a oh yeah? Can I get a oh yeah? All right, beat it, kid. Now for the body. Don't act like you're not impressed. I know I am. Who, me? All right, settle down. Act like you've seen some ass before. Do I need liquor? Dramatic pause. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the I'm Not Impressed show. I'm your host, Mother of Gotti. That's Gotti. Let me close the bathroom door before Skip calls me frantic. No more locked doors. Skip hates when Skip hates when the doors are open. But anyway, hey guys, so y'all know we didn't do a show yesterday. Wednesdays I need to, well, one thing at a time. I don't do shows on Wednesdays because I need naps. So yesterday what I did with my day was I tried out a new nail tech, right? So Auntie's old. I come from the era where, first of all, full sets were $20. We're far removed from those days. I don't even, bank on it. But I do ask for a little professionalism, and you're just not gonna get that with the blacks. I've tried many times. No one has proven me wrong. I don't care who gets offended by it. It's just like black nail techs have ruined the game. No matter how many of them I give a chance, I instantly regret it. So I made a nail appointment on Tuesday online, and you get an auto text. So this is not personal, but it's still unprofessional. Soon as I booked the appointment, the auto text texts me and it says, please DM me on IG or text only that you have arrived before coming down. And this is the part of the unprofessionalism that I was just like, damn, I wish I didn't give my $12 deposit. Like I can walk away from 12. Let's just see how bad it gets from here. Do not block driveway or ring doorbell ever. You didn't have to say it like that, Punkatunks. You could have said, and please do not block the driveway or ring the doorbell, as previously stated. You could have even got funky with the as previously stated. Capital and ever is kind of like, do we really want to go? But in my mind, I'm like, if it goes wrong, I'm just gonna beat her up. So it's a small thing to a giant. So I go ahead with the appointment because I seen her page. It was on my Explore page, and the nails were fire. So I was just like, yeah, worst case scenario, I'm gonna beat you up. No love lost. I commenced to go to the nail appointment. I'm sorry, y'all. That's them damn meta shades talking back. So anyway, I go to the appointment, and not that this is a problem, but it's a problem. The nails take 3 hours. Okay, everybody's not quick. Hold on. I'm tired of telling you I'm on TV trying to get you out the hood. Do you want to stay in the clubs or do you want me to get you out the clubs?
Did you see something?
Did I see what?
The picture I just sent you.
No, mommy, I'm on TV. Like I said.
You can't switch off?
Is it important? Goodbye, Mom.
Yuli, look at Summer, how cute she is.
Get off my phone.
Oh, you're on the phone. All right, bye.
Some people just love working on the pole. But anyway, can't take a girl out the hood if she don't want to leave. Long story short, I do the nail appointment. Can you switch off? She's a West Indian. Please forgive her. Long story short, I still go do my nails. It's taking very long, which is not a problem because I asked the girl how long she's been doing nails. She's only been doing nails for 4 years. But I love that how meticulous she is. The OCD means the shape's gonna be fire. Here's the part that annoyed me. Along with me having a preconceived notion of not going because the unprofessional auto text this is the kicker. This is the first time for me. So when the nails are finished, these are the finished products. I'm not mad at them at all. They're actually really pretty. Um, Not worth the money though. Okay. When I finished my appointment, I said, okay, I sent a deposit. What's my balance? And she goes, oh no, there's no deposit, and I have a full amount for you. And I'm just like, no, I paid a deposit, deducted. She said, no, the deposit's a holding fee. It holds the appointment. It doesn't go towards the service. And I said, oh, okay. Holding fee, aka you just held your own tip. Because on a service for, first of all, and I didn't like this either. $90 for a full set, no art, right? Cool, no art. Oh, that's if you get regular polish. Gel polish is an extra 15. So now we're at $105 plus a $12 holding fee for just plain nails. So here's the thing. I do not enjoy the blacks at all when it comes to customer service. I don't enjoy the new blacks at all when it comes to professionalism and made up clauses to get them. Black nail techs, black hair techs, let's please stop trying to make rent off of one client, because what's going to happen is you don't understand it's the long game. It's the longevity. Like, and a friend telling a friend. I would never tell a friend. I would tell a friend to come help me beat you up, because why are you playing with people with a holding fee? A holding fee, you held your tip. I usually tip 20 on nails. You got 10 because you tipped yourself already. A lot of people said I shouldn't have tipped at all. I'm in hospitality. I've been in hospitality for half my life. I don't have that in me. But what I do have in me is giving you $10 and you worked for 3 hours. Because baby, you already tipped yourself off the top. You already shaved some off the top. The holding fee is your tip. Y'all are ghetto. I say that to say this. Y'all are ghetto. I cannot keep on getting disappointed by black business and expecting. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting the same different results. No más lo siento. I am going back to the Asians that all have fake names. You know her name is not Kitty. You know her name is not Coco. But that's what it says on their nail license. I'm going back to them. Also, a pedicure, $85, black girl. Are you out of your Cindy? They love Cindy. Hey, Zai. My girl Zai. Shout out to Zai. She said she got a better nail tech from. What is this? And I only went to her because sometimes the nail techs, they go over to their country half the year. Or I really thought she was running from Trump. But she was like, no, girl, sometimes I go back home. She's back. I'm going back. Shout out to Heidi. I'm not going to tell y'all where because then the line for Heidi. But shout out to my girl Heidi. I know they didn't name you Heidi in Korea. But these black girls, I don't know what's in the cankalon that's making you bitches think, yes, that's January's rent. She's February. You gotta have returning clients. You gotta have, oh, I'm paying $120 for nails and I'm sitting there for 3 hours. I don't even so much get offered a bottle of water. I crawled out, and it's in her mama's house in a room. I crawled out of the garage doing the military style crawl. I was seeing mirages of the Sahara Desert. I was so fucking thirsty. First of all, she does nails in the spare room that has the liquids in there. You know how you have a spare room, so you put the Sprite cans in the apple. I paid $120 for nails, and I couldn't get a droplet of water during a 3-hour service, and you're gonna have the nerves to give me a loyalty card in the event that I come back. I will fucking not. I will fucking not. So sorry. You guys know I always have to file my grievances with you all before I get to celebrity news. I just do not enjoy the blacks and customer service, or therefore lack of, and these new entities holding fee. Bitch. Nana signing out. Okay, now, not a rhinestone, not a paint, not a swinging dingaling, nothing. Just the shape is there, but it took 3 hours and I didn't get water. I almost didn't make it. Anyway, it's safe to say you'll never be seeing me again. Support black business. I will not. oh, Diamond, don't be like, no. Who's this hot tamale? Yeah. Anyways, y'all, let's get into this the show with no particular order. I am so drained. I just don't even know how we're gonna get through these topics because it's the same repetitive, boring loser, bottom tier, low vibrational shit every fucking day. But hey, we love it. 2 days ago, there's a guy named Kev on stage. Everybody knows him on the internet, and he posed a question today that even made me think. He said, "Hey guys, so what was the last straw for y'all with Kanye?" And I'm so dramatic. I said, and just like grief, there's stages. There's stages of grief. And the last stage of grief is acceptance. I think my acceptance stage of letting go of Kanye was the Noxie support. And I had wrote, it's not like he's gonna see it, but I had wrote something on top of one of his tweets. I said, Kanye, you're not the first person to lose a mother, and you're not the last. That does not give you the right to support a group of people, the Nazi's, that killed mass populations and genocide just because you lost your mom. Like, it doesn't give you the right. So the whole lost my mom, Jay-Z's kids are retarded, ha ha ha. It's just, it does not equal anything. It doesn't. So anyway, so this is where we're at. Kanye in a need for attention. He's disrespecting Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids. Y'all just heard what he said about them. I don't want to repeat it. He is saying F his whole family tree. So we already knew. Yeah. We already knew from this show that Saint wasn't shit. And he could afford to little old Zempic. Looking chunky. I just don't like a chunky bully. So this is the list of people that got Kanye released to show who has crossed him and what has brought him to his villain era. From the top down, I am in pain that no one can fix. The betrayal. Virgil. Skip already gave me the tea on his discrepancy with Virgil. Virgil was regarded as the fashion king of the world. Louis Vuitton had him as the director. He was getting the attention and respect in the fashion world that Kanye wanted, but just, you give hobo clothes. Kanye's clothes give hobo. Not gonna lie, you got me into the Yeezy slides just because, a slide is a slide. But the hobo shirts with the holes in them, and that's not fashion. You're playing in people's face. So anyway, Virgil, John Legend, Kim as in Kim Kardashian, Trav, what's that guy name? Is it Travis Porter? I don't really know nobody, and let's keep it that way. Cardi, that's the Satan worshiper. Big Sean Boyd, I don't even understand how we got here. Jay-Z, Ty, I'm thinking Ty, Little Durk, Common, Kid Cudi, Pusha T, Don C, Amber Rose, the Kardashians, Adidas, Balenciagas, my own kids. I hate Saint, so I feel you there. My own family, the black community. Hold that thought. And of course the Jews. Don't get me canceled before I even get started. So it's so much. There's so many levels. Let's see what the maniac has to say.
Is when I go in, I'm going into these fights with shit I'm really dealing with. It'd be good if niggas like actually help me because what I'm saying is right. But instead, the Jews come in and punk these niggas into going against me and they forget about everything that I did for them. Every nigga I just named, I bled for these niggas. I did something. I put them on and shit. I took them with me on tour.
Don't care. I just needed time to open the door and some air circulating because I'm hot under all these lights. Tricked you, tricked me, tricked everybody. So we got a lot of Kanye complaining to do, so let's just hurry up and get it out the way. This is strange. Academics says he had a conversation with Kanye before the interview and clarifies that Kanye is not a bad person. Let me tell you something. A bad person and a child predator cannot tell me what they deem to be a bad person because you don't have the insight, outside, around sight. So, why waste our time? But let's hear 4 seconds of his babbling.
Check. Y'all see, this is my airport fit, nigga.
I don't even care. I don't know why I did that. The caption was enough. So, Dick Rider, I hate him. I hate his face. I hate everything about him. So, in no particular order, because it's going to be... No, let me just get Kanye out the way. Kanye was bullying everybody, right? So, he was saying Cassie is extorting Diddy, right? Let me just get you Instagram. I know they're going to have have it in order so I don't have to leave Kanye, come back to Kanye. I just want to pack it up and just be done with him one time. It's just Kanye's face everywhere. This is what he wants, and I hate that he's getting what he wants. But let's just. So many bad people to cover today. This is when I need trivia music. I don't know where I want to start. Okay, they did it. They didn't let me down. Ye's tweets about Cassie. So Cassie ain't extort Puff. Cassie came to Puff and said, "Give me 30 million, or I'm gonna release the tell-all book." That looks like extortion to me. Cassie used to run orgies. Why does everybody forget the part where we watched the boy stomp on her head? I don't care if you feel like it's a money grab, and you can never money grab some trauma that you've been. If you're gonna make me pay for what you've been through, it's just you have the money for me to make you pay. So pay. He also came at Playboy Cardi, said the album's whack. He said the Kendrick is whack. They not like us. We didn't need Kendrick on Cardi's album. Cardi respond, "Yay, shut the fuck up." But this is what he wants. He go beats off after this. There's more. The Kardashians are sex workers and they sex traffic all the black children they strategically produce. Kim Kardashian is a sex trafficker. I don't like that Twigs has my daughter in her video dressing all grown. I would have expected more from Twigs, whoever that is. It's fuck all you niggas. My soul is black. And watch, y'all don't believe me and just say I'm crazy and is. Kanye, who put the black babies in the white woman? Don't bother us. We don't care. We actually love it. There's more, and it's so embarrassing because Beyonce's mom got involved. Beyonce's mom, if you know, she goes and she does like the intentionally corny knock knock jokes, but she does it for fun. And she did a knock knock joke yesterday for Kanye. Corny joke time. It's hard to remain positive and classy in the face of ignorance and evil, but I know that no weapon formed against me or my family shall prosper. This battle is mine. It's not mine, but the Lord's. I know that God has got this. Sorry, guys.
Photo shoot today for my book, and I wanted to tell you a corny joke because I have on all this glamorous hair and makeup thanks to Cole and Darius and Sienna on camera work. Got a corny joke. Want to hear it? Here it go. So what happens when a snowman throws a tantrum? He has a meltdown. Y'all know that's funny.
Snowman, coke. She's calling him a cokehead. All right. Beyonce's mom having to get involved. Terrible, but Kanye leaves people no choice. In other news, are we done with him? Oh, one more thing. So he said some things about Iggy. Can't remember. I don't know if we'll run into it, but Iggy retaliated by saying, "It's crazy how much I actually know about that man and the things I could say. Thankfully, I'm nice and I don't want to involve people who don't deserve to be mixed into this Maniacs episode. But let's keep it cute because I know who you send your penis pictures to and the weird fantasies you have and share with other men. Very obvious. Most of Hollywood does. It's not a very well kept secret." So that's Iggy alluding to what we already knew. Kanye got a little, cream in his butt, but not a big deal, but to him it is. So that's what's going on with Kanye and his latest. Oh, and then just so conveniently, he dropped music right after. Where is it? I heard a little snippet. Wasn't, and I'm a big Kanye West music fan, and this just doesn't, Where is it? Here it is. The YouTubers, that's what you get for not being a part of the live stream. This whole part and segment will be blocked out. But if you don't want things blocked out, come to the live stream. All right, here we go. This is for
you going? Need that serotonin. Serotonin gets me going. Getting dark outside.
Not impressed. And I'm not just saying that because of his behavior as of late. I'm saying because I'm genuinely not impressed. Everybody give it up for my late ass husband that tried to come in with a compliment like I wouldn't see him sneak in the class through the back door, but late. Thank you for joining us because you barely had that. See, this is the thing. When you know that the talent doesn't have it on its own, you have to come with the gimmicks because other than that, let the talent do the talking. Yeah, not impressed. But anyway, now see you got your little chubby bully son in the video. Looking frumpy. Not impressed. All right. So yesterday on Club Shay Shay, he had Young Miami as a guest. Let's just go over to his Twitter. Club Shay Shay. So we can get all those videos in order and I don't have to move around. Club. All right. In this clip, he asks Young Miami about dating. She asks him to pair her with someone. Who do you think? Because y'all know her boyfriend is in jail, Diddy. Pair me with someone you think is good for me. This is what he had to say.
I like when the ball is in your court. I like the ones that gotta
They gotta catch the ball and do something with the ball.
Yeah.
Okay. So you like wide receivers, running backs?
Yeah, maybe a quarterback too.
Quarterback? You like the quarterback?
Ooh, the quarterback. I ain't never had no quarterback. I'm just saying, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
They the MVP.
Yeah. But most of the quarterbacks, they either married or have a serious relationship. So I'm trying to get you something that
So who would you hook me up with? Ooh. If you had to put me on a blind date, or if you can
ooh wee,
who you gonna give me?
Damn, that's a very good question. I don't know if CJ Stroud. You know CJ Stroud? Mm-hmm. Quarterback for the Texans?
Why would you go CJ?
Damn, you just asked me to hook you up. I'm trying to hook you up. Now you say, why go him?
That man is a Christian.
You might can change it.
The devil worshippers be jumping out. I don't subscribe to any religion. I'm going to be, in the VIP section of whatever eternal rest that the good kids go to before any of y'all that pretend that y'all good people. Nonetheless, if we're going to play the game of religion, why him being a Christian bother you? Because your skin started to burn at that choice. But anyway, they all dance with the devil. Girl, please. What else we got? She talks about the time, and I forgot about this. Her SUV was shot up while she was pregnant. It got shot 16 times or 22 times. Ghetto. Let's hear what happens.
Out. My car, it was shot up 22 times.
They shot your car 22 times? Mm-hmm. And they didn't hit you once?
I'll show you the pictures.
Wow.
I'm going to show you the pictures after this interview, I promise you.
Did you? So you're like, damn, they shooting. Damn, they shooting at me.
Because it was so
It's real, huh?
It felt like when I heard it, because I'm at a stop sign, I just heard gunshots. I'm like, damn, they shooting. But it wasn't until I smelled the gunpowder that it was they were shooting at me.
Right.
But in the instance, it just sounded so far away.
Right. So you take off running. Did they follow?
My phone was there. That's why I don't think it was for me, because once I got in the car and started running, the gunshot stopped.
Right.
I don't know if they saw I was pregnant or what, but once I got out of the car, my first instinct was just get out of the car because the car wouldn't go.
Right.
Got out and I ran, and it was just
Did they ever find out who did it?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
But it was the craziest experience ever, and I just know that God is really God love me. I heard gun.
That's crazy. Thank God. She came out of that situation unscathed. What's this? 1 minute I'm broke. 1 minute I can't do it without a man. It's just so many narratives. Let's hear it.
Out there, and that was something that I did for myself. I work hard. I put in a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie. I sacrifice a lot. I'll be away from my.
Don't care. Oh, skip your so original, Caresha, please. What else they talked about?
Yeah, excited.
Rumors are heard dating Stephon Diggs.
See, how did that come out?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
What was the question?
They say you were dating Stephon Diggs.
Where that came from?
Internet.
Where that came from?
You can't believe everything you're saying in there. You just said that, right? Thank you.
So let me ask you a question. What's the youngest? You're 31. What's the youngest you would date?
25.
25. Okay. What do you learn about relationships? Being who you are. You mentioned you have kids, but what have you learned about relationships?
Men lie, women lie.
You just accept it. So, what do you believe? So, guy, if you believe men lie, women lie, so what do you believe to be true?
Nothing. I don't know. I just think that I think that you really have to date. You really have to find your person. I think you know your person when you get with a person. Like, it's really about the feeling, the connection, with the bond that you share with a person. Like, y'all have to be on the same page. That's the only way it's gonna work. Anything else is just women lie, men lie. That's some real shit I learned that everybody be lying.
And you don't even get mad about it, huh?
I'm just the type of person. It's like,
It
man,
is what it is.
Yeah.
Born in Miami, raised in Miami.
All right. I ain't nothing to say because I don't want to seem like a hater. Young Miami on Neo's 4 girlfriends.
That was quick.
Shannon love asking somebody something that ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, what you want me to do, Shay? What you want me to do? He got 4 girlfriends, probably 8 boyfriends. What you want me to say? What you want me to do? But I'll play your game.
Worries may hurt you. Just everything that come at you in life. Like,
Would you end a relationship for cheating? Or you give him a second chance?
I give him a second chance. Everybody cheat. Women cheat too.
Damn.
I knew that was coming. That's what I thought she was gonna say in her last clip. She says everybody cheats because when you're dating for money, nobody acquires all that money to be faithful. But anyway, I'm not trying to be Caresha with a broke nigga either, so I see both sides. Let's hear the rest of the rhetoric.
That was quick.
We be cheating. We just don't get caught.
Cause y'all, cause women are like cat. They got padded feet. Can't hear them. They tiptoeing in silence.
Yeah.
And see, the thing is, a lot of times guys are not as messy as women. See, guys will keep down on the hush hush. Women, y'all gonna be telling.
I hate Shannon's interview style, so I thought I was gonna sit through that. Can't do it. Let me see if any other questions stood out. Okay, talks about her beef with DJ Academics, Joe Budden, and Cat Williams.
I just feel like as a blogger, I feel like everybody have a job to do. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just was saying it with the Shade Room, the Breakfast Club, like, this is your job. And it's all about how you speak on the topic. Like, you can say whatever you want to say about me, but you ain't got to call me a bitch. You ain't got to call me a hoe. You could just say, like,
you did all that?
Yes, like, you're done, you're this. It just be so personal.
Right.
It's just like, I never met you a day in my life.
Right.
I don't mind you doing your job as a blogger or whatever you
Say
are.
you don't like my music.
Yeah, you can
start calling me out of my name.
You can
That's
criticize me. You could say whatever because everybody have a right to opinion.
Right.
But when it get personal, like, yeah, I'm so glad you got shot at and like, my car got shot up and he like,
damn.
Yeah, like, my car got shot up when I was 6 months pregnant, and when he broke the story, he was like, I thought you keep a baby clock with you. It's like, what's wrong with you? Like, I could have lost my life and my child life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can talk about the story, but why it's so personal? I never met you. I never saw you in person. Like, why is it so personal? You know? And it's just like, even like as time went by, that was like the first time that I really like noticed who he was, because it was like very hurtful. Like, I was just like, damn, I almost lost my life. And it was something that was just like in my face. And then it was just, as time and time went by, he was just so disrespectful. And I'm just like, well, goddamn, like, everybody got an opinion. I can't put a gun to everybody's head.
Caresha has to understand that closeted men hate women, and I don't know the science behind that, but that's the science behind Academics. Academics is right now on Twitter foaming at the mouth at Just Hilarious and her trials and tribulation over at the Breakfast Club. Teyana Taylor and the divorce. He hates women because he's a closeted gay, and it's, I don't know, with the anti-woman thing comes in with that, but she got to understand that's just what Academics does. Anything else? What's this? Miami no sex position Shannon likes.
I want to get to that. Yes, I really do. Cause you know why?
I mean, how I'm gonna show you my favorite fake position? I need a muse.
You just gotta act out. You know how like you.
I don't know how to act. I ain't no actor.
You ain't never been in no movies?
Mm-mm.
Never. A TV show, nothing.
Mm-mm.
This your time to shine right here on Club Shay Shay.
Go
Shannon is gross. So if you're interested in what you saw, you want to see more of the Caresha episode on Club Shay Shay, y'all know what if. Oh, wait. She got beef with 50 Cent. I'm willing to hear that out because I do too in my head.
You want to like,
I want to do everything. I feel like the sky's the limit. I feel like everybody always box me.
The clip is so long. I'm going to try to get to the 50 part.
It was for me because once I got the car and started running, the gunshot stopped. Social media is too, they got too many opinions.
yeah,
But my kids, baby,
yeah, you don't play about
I'm
that.
going to hell. Hell and jail about mine.
I mean, do you feel kids are off limits on social?
Those kids are kids. Let them.
Father was tragic.
All right, y'all just have to watch the interview. I'm not going through 8 minutes to find her say something about 50. All right, so that was Young Miami on Club Shay Shay. Let me see what else I scrolled upon. I'm gonna get straight to it because this really excited me. So yesterday was I'm gonna get to the actual. Let's go over to Mendeecees. I hope he didn't take it down. Mendeecees, you're in the news again, and this time you look stupid. It's not just Yandy. How do you spell this name? What is a Mendeecees? They really did you real bad, real bad. Mendeecees.
Just wanna stay in the world.
Guys, bear with me. Yesterday was wig burglar, aka I'm a wig thief, aka I'm gonna embarrass myself on TV for a man, aka Pitbull Eyes, aka Yandy's birthday. Right? So we know he changed the fucking caption. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Because one thing the internet do, don't forget. So we gonna go. Okay, no. It's two posts. He left it. So here's the thing, right? So we got this post from Mendeecees about Yandy. It's the first time we've seen a pulse from Mendeecees going towards her. We've seen a pulse in his penis for other girls, but a pulse for her, we haven't seen it in a while. Leaving people to question, are they still together? We got this long caption. I'm not even going to do it, but it's just 20 years, my best friend. I love you. You're my biggest prize. A partnership with you for life. That's the summary. And I said on Twitter, there go Yandy again, logging into that account one last time to wish herself a happy birthday. And guess what? I was joking, but I wasn't. But the truth is a little worse. The truth, oh yes, the truth is a little worse than my little Twitter joke. The truth is, Mendeecees went and whispered into his phone, ChatGPT, make a birthday caption for this bitch that won't stop not letting me leave. But I have to be nice because we have joint business ventures and I'm not trying to fuck up the money. And ChatGPT came up with this beautiful quote. And this is how the internet found out. Because a lot of people are at home, they're scratching their ass and they have no money coming in. And they should, because they should be detectives, because I've never seen this level of commitment from a girl. And they're really talented. Baby, they saw the ChatGPT quotations. So I didn't know because I am an intellect and I like to use my own brain because you can't outbrain me, feeble machine man. So I didn't know when you ask I don't know the letters, GPT, BET, they give you your summary and quotations, and Mendeecees forgot to move the quotation marks that let people know it was a ChatGPT birthday wish. Wah, 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 wah. I mean, come on. You're still a wig for me. I love it. Let's see what the people over on social media had to say. Someone, and then you can, I guess this is for teachers to verify if like kids did the homework themselves. You can take the statement and you can put it in a filter and then it will tell you if it was generated by ChatGPT and the percentage and likeliness. And someone took the birthday caption, I don't even know where, I was born in 86. This is too much. And the computer boy said it is 100% likely that this text was created by AI. Let's see what the people are saying. Even if he didn't write it, who the hell got this much time on their hands? The internet. Wipe your tears, honey. I wrote it. Gold. That's gold. ChatGPT had to get those words from somewhere. He probably isn't good with words, but no. Okay, you guys are what we call enablers. Double check everything, but y'all diagnosis. All right. I laughed. I'm petty. This beef is forever. So Mendeecees, free Mendeecees is all I got to say. What else we have going on the internet? I know where I want to go next. Teyana Taylor, and you know what's so funny about the genders and how they pick theirs, and we naturally do it. Like you see a divorce, you're gonna see the girls advocating for the girl in relationship and the guys. But it's the guys that's like wishing death on Teyana for what she got in the divorce settlement. And I just want to clear something up because Iman is literally paying blogs, allegedly. I don't know these people. I don't want to, let my vagina bias spew things like they're facts. But paperwork from the divorce did come out. The cars, the 4 cars that you seen her get, she bought. The home, she literally left with what she bought. You have these poor guys accounting the deficit, cheesy underwear, the plaid ones with the, little infection in the center, saying they would put money on her head. You don't have money, much less money to put. It's just so crazy when people think about these situations. What are you protecting? What are you holding on to so dearly that you in your head would want someone dead? You have nothing. So anyway, Teyana went on her live yesterday, looking every bit of Dionne Warwick. They're twins. Twins. Gorgeous. And she said, I really don't come on here, but since my ex-husband is playing the vlogs to, tell false stories, I might as well use my, my platform to dispel any rumors. So she denies being a gold digger. And amid breaking news that she demanded him to serve time for allegedly leaking their divorce documents, I'll let y'all tell it.
Away with all his properties. I walked away with all my properties. Iman walked away with a car that I bought him. That's clear. But let's also, we're not going to sit here and make it seem like Teyana's using Iman for anything. Like, at the end of the day, yes, Iman made his money and so did I. I've been in this business since I was 15 years old. We're not going to act like my bank account is like, nah, we're not doing that. I've had several Jordans. I've had several movies, several deals, all still active. All still active. And the crazy part about it is I said nothing when him and his lawyer told the internet, oh, Teyana's making more money. Teyana's bringing more money a month in than Iman is. Just because Iman played ball don't mean that this is a thing where it's like I'm trying to take money off of him. Iman haven't played ball since 2020.
Oops.
So yes, actively during the divorce, I was bringing more money than him in. I am. So it's just like, how are we sitting here making it seem like I'm being a gold digger or taking from him? And we're not going to do that. I bought my tour bus with my hard-earned money. I bought my Sprinter with my hard-earned money. I bought my Maybach with my hard-earned money. I bought my Maybach after Iman crashed my Rolls Royce and never replaced it. That I also bought.
Hi, Rice.
Okay? What are we talking about? Every single car that I walked away with, I literally paid for out of my pocket.
And you know what's so crazy? We don't owe the internet any explanation, but it's so hard because we're humans first to have someone that you laid next to for years, made 2 lives with, and to have them painting the blogs to paint you in a in a negative light, and you just feel compelled to first of all, you broke. You ain't hit a hardwood in 5 years. Let's get that straight. It's embarrassing, but it's human. So sometimes we got to give that grace for people having to be human first, because y'all all poor, including him. Y'all not owe an apology, but stop playing by you can call me anything. You can call me botch. You can call me funny. Look at you. Call me broke. I'm on your head top, your children, your dog, everybody. It's just a certain. I get it. But she left the live with a little bit more information for us. And, you know, this was petty, but petty is right up my alley.
I am begging y'all to let me get my back blown out in peace. All right, bye. How I turn this off?
That got her hurt. As y'all know, there's rumors of her dating Aaron Pierre. I was under the impression from the internet, they told me that he had a white woman. I guess after he walked down that tunnel and his notoriety skyrocketed, he got with the money team. Teyana is just so gorgeous. Look at that face. Very distracting. So shout out to Teyana and her big bank, take a little bank, and all the little, you know, the little bums on the side that feel like they have a, you don't have any money. These girls unfortunately like you for you because you have nothing else. Take that and run with it. So anyway, that happened yesterday. You know what else happened yesterday? And I just want to go over it so quickly because I'm annoyed and it's been going on all day yesterday night. So we know a couple of weeks ago, I was showing y'all clips from the Breakfast Club, and I was showing y'all Just Hilarious telling Lauren, and y'all know Lauren is a real journalist. I only know that because I used to see her on TMZ. You know, I used to do the TMZ little things, and I used to see her all the time. So seeing Jess tell Lauren, hush, shut up, it already put a bad taste in my mouth. You guys also have to remember, you could be right and people just don't like you, so no one cares. So you got to be really 10 toes down in your villain era if you're going to be that person, because you can't come back around with crocodile tears. I feel like I'm alone. Nobody's on my side, because you're super, super unlikable. I can never forget all the ignorant stuff she said about Indians on the plane and how she wanted to get off the plane. You know, kind of saying like, once I see an Indian in a head wrap, I think terrorist, I'm jumping up. And there's so many, you know, a lot of homophobic things. You're just not a likable girl, and that's cool. Because I never wake up and say, I hope people like me. I wake up and say, I don't give a fuck. And whatever comes with that. And you got to really mean it. It can't be a role. It got to be innate. Like, if you don't give a fuck, don't come on here crying saying, everyone's against me. Because I still don't give a fuck. I can still black on you and tell you this is unfair, and I don't give a fuck who I have along on that journey. I don't need an army, but saying I feel alone and you guys are ganging up on me and no one it just doesn't go with what you've been giving the people. So anyway, I don't know enough to say who's right or wrong. I can only tell you what the internet is saying. And what the internet is saying is, Jess went ahead and got pregnant. And this is a field, like most fields, where you have to choose motherhood or success. And sometimes both don't coexist. So when she was on maternity leave, she said she chose Lauren solely for the maternity leave, comes back and the girl's still there and the girl's over talking her. And people gave the example of a substitute teacher being in the classroom with the teacher. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker. They said this is the difference when you pick a real journalist opposed to a social media personality, because you can't fake professionalism in journalism. So they're just saying she got out job. They said the other girl, and this I don't keep up with nothing. This is just what the people are saying. They're saying that substantially Lauren did a better job than Jess. Jess is unlikable, and you know, when you chose the baby, you chose your fate. So let's just see a little of the back and forth of the debacle between Lauren Lorenza and Just Hilarious. And then, you know, to monetize or to get, you know, the people going, they decided, the network decided to do this on air.
I think at this moment, because this is East Side High, West Side, whatever high we gonna be, we here and we together, so we got to figure this out. And it's not, everything's not a joke. And I can understand some of where you was coming from, but bro, part of that live I thought was crazy. I'm like, what, Jess? Like,
what part did you think was crazy?
What part? Because like,
One, it is not like you didn't hear anything in that live that I haven't said to you.
I heard a lot that you didn't say to me.
Okay, so what part did I not say to you?
Okay, so the part about the talking over each other and the hush, be quiet, because you talk about how you feel in real time, right?
Yeah,
I'm feeling in real time. That be quiet. That was crazy. The shut up. I was like, oh, okay, because what we really giving up here? Like, what's up?
Okay,
right?
But I didn't. None of that was said. You didn't say anything about that.
And then when I pulled you into the office with our EP with Eddie, the first thing I said to you was, Jess, we fighting for airtime and it shouldn't be like that. I want to know what can I do better as a producer. I think at this moment, because this is East Side High, West Side, whatever high we gonna be, we here and we together, so we got to figure this out. And it's not, everything's not a joke. And I can understand some of where you was coming from. I do better as a producer. What can we do better as the two women sitting right here next to each other to make sure that don't happen, because it doesn't look good. It's not going to play well for either one of us.
I literally swear to God, I don't even remember you saying that.
And that's exactly why I had Eddie in the room, or EP,
I never ever heard that.
Because
you've pulled me to the side a few times to ask me, are you okay? How do you feel like about the stories and things like that? You've never said what you just said to me. Now listen. I have said, hush, shut up. Like, yo, you overtalk. And like I said, I'm not about to be up here fighting.
Here's the thing, because there's so much more clips and I'm just not interested. That's it right there. You can't stand on being the villain, but then want the empathy and sympathy of the viewers. Just understand you're in this by yourself and really just stand on it. And I would really be like, oh, fuck it. At least, I told you shut up. Yeah, I told you shut up and hush. But nobody likes me and nobody's on my side. Like, girl. So that's what's going on over at the radio station and all this ghetto-ness. Some people are saying, Lauren, if you're a producer, just do that. But the skill level was exceeding what Jessica brought to the table. So anyway, I don't care. I just got 10 people. What up, Dean? I just got 10 people here, so I don't have that level of problem. What else is going on the internet today? I'm about to lie saying I never talk about people's kids. I do, but not like that. I have opinions. I'm not here to, except for Saint. He's chunky and he's funny looking, and his hair is dry, fried, and laid to the side. You got a biracial kid. They think their hair, you could just wet it, but genetics plays a fun. Stop. Cut it off. Cannot stand Saint. I don't feel that way about Yoshan. I actually think Yoshan is very entertaining, very cute. But there's certain things that people post of their kids that I just don't agree with, right? And it's not for me to agree. That's your kid, have a ball, not mine. But I have an opinion. So this is a video today of Yoshan. And I'm going to tell you what my problem is. Let me mute it before they don't play it on YouTube. We got a 5-year-old, however old he is. I don't care. I'm just assuming this is what a 5-year-old looks like. He could be 20. I don't know. I don't have an example laying around. We got a 5-year-old approximately with the money worship and the gun fingers. One more time. Just one more time. Not a broccoli dancing site. Not do the broccoli. Is it the veggie? Do the veggie dance. Not do. Why isn't Yoshan doing the veggie dance? Why are we doing the money worship ghetto hood nigga with the gun fingers? And then there's people in the quotes. Let me just see where we are as a society. Let me see. I didn't check the. I know it's on a vlog. Let's go to the shade room. They're ghetto and they post people children. Let's see. Now do that, and the veggie dance be making me like, I do the veggie. It's a cool song. But anyway, is the baby here? Yes, he is. Let's see the captions. Hard eyes, y'all think it's cute. Smiling, laughing, y'all think it's cute. Someone said, but if it wasn't a celebrity kid, then he'd be a badass child. This is double standards. This isn't funny or cool. We got one common sense on the board. We got his own daddy, G Herbo, in the comments laughing. I know little man loves his life. I looked at my parents inside. So now you think your parents are supposed to be lax like this. Just like his mama calling us broke. Too cute. Not he shot us in the end. flexed on us bad. I have seen enough. Let me tell you something, guys and girls and dogs. There is a rite of passage that just hasn't been executed in any recent parenting I've seen. We got the little girls with the weaves. We got the lipsticks. We got, and I'm talking about around his age, but a different gender. We got the little mini skirts. We got. Why are y'all not letting these kids be kids? Why are we letting kids do money worship, gun fingers, twerk? What the fuck? What in the Black American? I said it. I'm going to drag a Black American every day. What in the Black American y'all got going? Now do the veggie dance. Not my kid, not my concern, but keep these kids away from my dog because they look like they pull tails and punch dogs. But anyway, I just don't like how y'all as a society are just not saying, hey, this is a little too grown or this is inappropriate for a child. Everything is not cute. It's not. I just don't. Anyway, nobody hears me though. If you're into Black television, I am not. There seems to be another episode, another season of what's that Black show? Real Housewives. I was getting mixed up with Love. Let's say Love and Basketball. Just watch the Black show commercial.
Oh, hell no. None of you were invited. You come to our party dressed like that? Y'all are filthy.
You smell nasty. And your whole attitude is very negative.
That's right. Be gone. Just plain uncouth. Y'all are dead to me.
A grave new season of The Real.
Whole time they're wearing Yeezy. Everything Yeezy. Because that's how he dressed y'all. So Real Housewives of Atlanta, if you're into Black cinema, it just never really caught my attention. Now, another thing going on in the news yesterday, that's very, very ghetto, and I just quite don't understand, but it's on the internet, so I gotta make sense of it, is grown older men still running the streets, repping gangs, and catching RICO charges. Now, where's the original? I want this. This is a guy named Big U. I had to call Skip. I said, Skip, there's an older gentleman, way older, and he's being indicted for a RICO. His name is Big U. Who is that? He said, that is Nipsey's former manager. Now, you know how once somebody tells you something, now you see it everywhere? I didn't press the issue. I didn't ask anything behind it. Then I'm scrolling Twitter, right? And I see a girl that I got this homegirl named Shanice. Shanice, she don't got a lot of followers, but she be talking. And she be talking to herself a lot. But when she talk to herself, I be like, she be knowing stuff. So when I'm looking at Shanice's timeline, she was saying, oh, and fuck Big U. Because the way he was alluding to he had something to do with Nipsey's murder, he deserved everything that he's getting now. So then I did a little research, and it says that during certain interviews after Nipsey's passing, he would be like, rest in peace, Nipsey, and laugh, alluding to, involvement. So this is a guy, just like we seen with Selena, that had someone working on his team close to him that allegedly might have had something to do with his demise. Now, the feds are saying that WAC 100, remember I was just telling y'all last week how WAC 100 is an abomination to Black culture and he needs to be eliminated, and how he was inciting like Black violence when Black Sam had opened Marathon Burger, seen another too old gangster. This is ghetto. And that gangster, his name was 600 Star or something like that, had came to the opening and he was like, not up in here when people was making fun of my brother in Clubhouse and you ain't check him. So then the boy left. And then Wack was like, ooh, you want to let him talk about you like that and not spin the block and like kill a Black man? And he was like, yeah, I should kill a Black man. And Wack was like, yeah, that's what I want you to do, sucker. Go yell about it in the mic. And then the Black man surprisingly woke up and said, you know what? That was lame. I'll let you put a battery in my back. There will be no killing of a Black man. And Wack was like, damn, because he's an abomination to our race. Now, the feds are on TV saying that WAC 100 provided them with a lot of info, which they have paid close attention, which caused the arrest of Big U. It's given
leader within the early 60s. He rose to prominence in that gang decades ago, and he has since been a fixture on the internet, talk shows, and podcasts, all things that law enforcement have looked at closely as part of this investigation. He has maintained the image of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label and of somebody who gives back to the community here in Los Angeles, funding a...
Why does he have to talk with his mouth so wide open? We get that it is important, sir. Just be regular. Long story short, I did some more homework. They're saying that Big U's a very bad man. Look at this. The district attorney handling Rayshawn Williams' case, the murder Big U's accused of orchestrating, is also reportedly looking into revisiting Nip's case. Now, you're going to say, who is Rayshawn Williams? I did the work for you. So apparently his son was on a football team, right? And his son had a little back and forth with a football player, to which extent, I don't know. I can only find out so much in an hour before the show and pretend that I always knew, right? But they saying Big U put a hit killing a little kid that had beef with his son. So they're already saying, okay, so now that we're learning through podcasts, y'all hearing this? Now that we're collecting information on you guys from podcasts, we're going to start reopening cases because you guys are open. You guys are going to take the stance against yourself and put yourself in jail. So that's what's happening. Thanks to Whack. You see what you... Whack is literally Whack. Thanks to the information we've collected from listening to Whack and his podcast, we realized that we're going to open 2 cases. We're going to start looking at this Rayshawn Williams case because we've heard a little bit too much of you, celebrating that death. And also, you was Nipsey's manager. Why are you laughing about his passing? Let's open that one up. So now the Big U Crip guy is hit with a RICO and on his way to jail. Did I save it? That video was too long. I know somebody. What is this? 600 responsive people accusing him and Whack of getting Big U arrested. I don't care.
Tell family.
This is the guy I told y'all about that Whack tried to gas up to go hurt Black Sam. Don't care. How much ghetto are we going to do today? What's this? Adam 22 responds to people saying he's the reason Brick Baby. There's 2 other ghetto names in there. Brick Baby and Loose Cannon. They also got locked up. It's an indictment. It's a RICO. So heads are rolling. It's more than one person. Ghetto. I can't keep up. Don't even ask me to. Everything else y'all can get on your own. But I want y'all to know. Let me see if the blogs got it. That they're saying that on his ride to turn himself in, Big U was telling. Let me see. How ghetto do y'all get? And it's okay if you don't get real ghetto because we don't, I really like neighborhood talk. They say, you know what? It's too ghetto for us over here. Cool. I'm going to just let y'all know somewhere on the internet if you care. The video was so long, I said, let me not even save it. It's about 10 minutes. Big U is riding. I'm going to just show y'all. I know who posted it. My boy Skeet. Just to show y'all the things and the people that y'all consider gangster be doing some really ungangster shit. Because why is you turning yourself in, but everybody got 9 minutes? We're not doing it. Big U makes a series of videos pleading for his innocence before he turns himself in. In the video, he's saying he's innocent and he's doing some telling.
Talk to my sons. I talk to everybody, man. I'm just saying, going to deal with this fight, see what it is. I just want y'all to know, all this stuff is quagmire. Shit is all bullcrap.
Sure, you look like you did whatever they said you did. So that's enough on that ghetto shit. I don't have time for the Black community in there, Let's see what else is on the internet. We did Kanye, we did Caresha, we did the ghetto little kids. Vaughn. Now, you gotta notice all these little white vulture cultures want to cover the culture, but they just, they don't really care about us. You got Adam 22. You got all these little white Joe Rogan. I don't know, but I don't know why y'all keep going. You like exposure. We get it. So Adam 22 has the No Jumper podcast. One of King's Vaughn's friends said that he didn't die. It doesn't matter how you died. Are you alive? That's the real bragging line. Are you alive? No. So it doesn't matter. Okay. So but I guess we got to have something to hold on to. One of King Von's friends went on No Jumper and said, hey, y'all didn't kill him. He killed him. If you don't understand what I'm trying to say, just listen. It's only 35 seconds.
And Von made it through 2 surgeries. He had 3 surgeries ago. He made it through 2 surgeries. And then after the second surgery, he hopped off the bed and started fighting the nurse and said, where his gun at? And he died because he went into shock. So he was making it through surgery. How hours later, he hopped off the bed and started fighting the nurse and said, where his gun at? And he died because he went into shock. So he was making it through surgery. How hours later, Taylor talking about some, he fought the nurse. She the one told me that. His mama didn't even know that. How you knowing what's going on inside the hospital that quick?
Because she was there at the hospital.
Wow. Never went to the hospital. She was at home. And Von made.
But did he make it? Senseless information. I guess. People cope how they cope. What else we got going on? Okay. I forgot one more piece of information about Kanye. So, something happened yesterday. Kanye had a supervised visit with North yesterday, and Kim was there. This is the weird shit about Kanye, and I said it yesterday. Kanye was arguing with Kim over the rights of North's voice to put on a sexual predator song. Hey, Kim, I want to put North on a Diddy track. You will not. All right, fuck y'all. I'm about to show my ass. You have a girl child. Separate her from the bullshit. But y'all famous people, it's like y'all don't care. Being a parent's second to fame and money. Y'all sold your soul. So I guess we'll never have thoughts in the line. But this is where shit got weird. So you know those brothers, the Tate brothers, the rapists? They're like, really, really bad people. Kanye is having like a sex abuser parade where he's like celebrating sex abusers. And that's what you do. But inviting the Tate brothers over while you got North is where Kim drew the line. TMZ reporting that Kim Kardashian ended her daughter North's visit with her dad, Kanye West, when Kim's security detail informs her that Andrew and Tristan Tate were coming over to visit West and presumably be in the presence of their daughter. Once again, the question was posed on the internet today. What was your defining moment when you realized you had to let go of Kanye? And he creates new moments every day. It gotta be deeper than selling records. It has to be saying that Hov's kids are, mentally impaired and saying it in the nastiest way possible and then making tweets mocking Hov. Like I know Hov is driving around now saying he gotta kill Ye. And I hate that Hov has to kill Ye. But I'd rather it be Hov to kill me than the Jews. Yo, you trying too hard, bro. It's weird and it's whack. It's weird and it's whack. That's all I got. I ain't got no deep, long thing to say. It's weird and it's whack. So, that's why I don't get idolizing celebrities. Like, as a kid, I always say, yo, okay, cool. I used to stand in the snow for 3 hours to see Jay-Z. And, baby, you couldn't get me to stand, pay those new concert prices and buying every candle or pair of jeans that come out because a artist slaps their face. I'm not doing it. I am not fucking doing it. And it's too many adults that haven't grown enough to separate the childhood fan stage to, I gotta let this go, because guess what? With the invention of social media and the exposure to these celebrities, these people ain't nothing to be praising. I did not enjoy seeing celebrities speak. I came from an era where you didn't know where Michael Jackson stood on politics. You didn't know how he felt about his sexual abuser friends. Because it would have ruined everything. Like it is current day. Anyway, we should know less about our celebrities. And grown-ups, please stop with the childhood fandom. Enjoy a bop here and there and go. Standing on lines, crying, fighting strangers over music opinions, asking people to meet me in Temecula. You remember that? Christmas Day, about 10 years ago on Twitter, 2 Kobe fans were arguing, and it became the most legendary social media argument of all time because 2 men wanted to suck Kobe off. Meet me in Temecula, to the point it got to Kobe and he made a joke about it. Y'all too grown. Y'all too blasted grown. Okay, moving along. Hey, Trump supporters. So, you know how he's against black people? Oh, he's not against. He is. He is. There was a page on the Department of Defense website that had like, a little memorial for Jackie Robinson and his military career because Jackie Robinson was in the military. Guess what? If you type it in now, it says page not found. A page dedicated to Jackie Robinson's military career has been removed from the Department of Defense website. The dead URL now says DEI. Little nigger boys and girls that voted for Trump. Are you getting your money's worth? I don't understand. What else is going on? This was adorable. This was a beautiful moment. I am older, so I don't know people. I think his name is Corday. I've heard a song before that I thought was really good. I know he's dating one of the new, I don't want to say a new Serena Williams, but a black tennis girl that is really breaking records. And I think so I only know the boy's name because of that. But anyway, nonetheless, it was a very cute moment. He was invited on Tiny Desk this week. And this is why sometimes I'm like, oh my God, should I have a kid? But I'll be like, nah, it's not worth it because they're never going to be a music artist. They'll be a bum like me. But anyway, just kidding. I'm a genius. This was so cute. He had a music moment where he sampled one of his mother's songs. His mother was like trying to be, what do they call that? Aspiring music artist. She went to like America's, what's that damn show with Simon Cowell? Ugh, baby, I don't know nobody. It's the biggest song show. You guys can help, but you guys aren't much help. But anyway, not America's Got Talent. The mother didn't make it. American Idol, like fucking, why would come? Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you, Yvonne. Like, y'all just love to see me stuff and have brain farts. Anyway, so too bad bitches, you're too late. Too bad bitches, too late. So he took a sample of one of his mother's songs, put it into his song, and then invited his mother on Tiny Desk to do it with him. How adorable!
Yeah, went live.
But let's see.
Use the sample. We got the real thing here today. So, Mom, can you come up here and help me with this? Yay, yay. Everybody say, hey, Mama.
Hello.
Hey, Mom, how you doing?
Amazing.
That's good. That's good. I apologize in advance. I'm a curse a lot, but I've been doing music a long time. So shoot, I guess it's on you then.
All right, let's go. Here we go. Make a promise you'll never go away. Believe me, I am here to stay. I see the best in you and I'm loving you.
Hey, yo, my mom had once tried out for American Idol. I was 8 years old, back home, feeling entitled. Went to school the next day, eyes glimmering with hope. Plotting on the J's I get when she finally blows. Watching MTV Cribs, the spin-off for kids. I just knew when she won, that's just how we would live. Grandma babysitting us, paper plates in the kitchen. I was heartbroken when she didn't make the audition. Next morning filled with gloom, back to regular life. My dreams of being a rich kid will finally die. Fuck working hard, nigga, boy, I'm trying to be fly. Hand-me-downs from my cousin, these ain't even my size. Fuck writing a verse with a sweet 16. I'm trying to be on MTV for my sweet 16. Rev Run, eldest son, got a Lambo for his. They making fun of my shacks, I can't handle this shit. Back to mom's dream chasing. I used to cry when she leave for the studio when we lived in East Aiken. Another demo that was shopped around that ain't make it. So then I started writing in that basement. It went like... Yeah.
Imagine if I make a child trying to chase this moment and he just ends up hating women and saying fuck bitches and his mother was a beautiful black queen. Like you guys be doing on Twitter, so I don't understand. But anyway, let me not get into general population shit. This was so beautiful. Oh my God. Life comes full circle. So she didn't get the dream, but her son did. And look, now they're rich. So shout out to them. I'm going to check out that Tiny Desk. I know he has a song that I don't know. Y'all seen how long it took me to think of American Idol, but he does have a song that I thought was so cute about a year ago. But anyway, if you're into Corday and his music, he has a Tiny Desk. Y'all could check that out on YouTube. What else is going on? 2 Chainz reveals that one of his employees stole everything from him, including TVs and sofas.
Y'all know.
So if you didn't know, 2 Chainz owns a couple of restaurants out here in Atlanta. He owns why would I even set myself up for something that requires me knowing the name? It's right here. So annoying. Maybe I should start, writing notes. I just like to cruise the internet with you. No, I don't have the time. 2 Chainz restaurant. And I'm going to be so mad because it's right at the top of my fucking Esco. I would have never remembered. But he owns a couple of the Escos, There's one on Peter Street. There's one in Monroe. There's a couple. So he's saying that employees are stealing from him. How? What's going on? Let's hear what he has to say.
I don't know. This done been happening, but it's on my heart right now. I'm just walking on Peter Street. Y'all know that building right there? That's Halo. That's my building. Esco is right here in front of me, and in the back there is Pamper. I shut Pamper down. I do a lot for the, all that, do a lot for community stuff, but really my businesses, they help women. You know what I'm saying? Esco is mostly women that work there. The nail shop was all women. Pizza store, obviously Candyland, but for a girl that was working in there for me, with me, Dom, to go back in there and steal all the stuff out of there, the TVs, the sofas, I'm gonna be able to get it, but I just feel like, I mean, it's been happening. I don't know why I'm walking with Halo. He asking all these questions like, why all the stuff gone? Because the girl went back in there and stole everything out of there. And I ain't gonna press charge. I ain't gonna do nothing. But I just want you to see this and feel this.
He said names. Dom, why you being a bum? He said names. Dom, why are you being a bum? That's a good man. People say a lot of shit about all these entertainers. I have never, ever heard anything bad about 2 Chainz. I do know that he's really good to his son. Him and his son have a podcast together. Dom, you little bum. Why'd you do that? Ain't he not pressing charges? Some people, you just can't help people that, look like you. Sometimes you want to help people that look like you, but just like I told you with the nail tech, I do not support black business because y'all always going to do something to make me say, fuck y'all. Shout out to 2 Chainz for not pressing charges, but Dom, give them shits back, you bum. Unfortunate. Oh, right. So the last episode we talked about Money Long and her tribute to Mariah and how unimpressed Mariah looked. She was giving, the Prince, because Prince is also unimpressed. And Muni said, I'm going to always call her Muni. I'm so sorry. You better change the spelling if you want me to call you Money. I'm not. Money Long says, jokes on y'all little nigga haters. I was chosen by Mariah for my tribute. Aha, try again. So let's hear what she got. And she look different every time I see her. Because who is this woman?
Y'all don't understand queen things. Because y'all, I don't want to say y'all, but the people that's got a lot to say, you don't understand how this, like, paying homage and having respect for people. You know what I'm saying? She asked me to do it. You thought I chose to get on TV and sing a Mariah Carey song? You thought that was my choice? Why would I do that? Nobody can sing Mariah songs like Mariah.
All right, I'm guilty. I thought so too, because I was just like, who the fuck would... All right, we get it. Points were proven. And then Mariah went to her social media, and I guess she heard us being haters, me included. I was just reporting the news. But Mariah went to her social media and thanked Money Long and Tori Kelly. I think that's... It's somewhere. Here we go. This is Mariah Carey's Instagram. So beyond grateful for these 2 gorgeous, uber talented, kind, incredible musicians who made my heart so full of joy with their tribute performance at the iHeartRadio Awards. I love and appreciate you so much. That's y'all mind y'all business. I was being shady. Y'all clocked it. I'm a human, so I don't be seeing cameras catch me all the time. Because, girl, we saw what we saw. But, there's coincidences. Maybe we're wrong. But anyway, let me see what else I have on my Twitter before I go to the blogs. What time? Y'all be getting these long ass shows. Don't care. Oh, this was funny. So y'all know that the actor Omari Hardwick that plays James St. Patrick on Power has beef with 50 because 50 makes fun of his own workers. It's just a thing he does. So he sat down with an interview recently and they asked him a question that I'll just show y'all.
Now, because even after we left power, you said some things. And
I never said some things.
Do you feel like
I never said some things. Where did I say some things? Don't ever do that, bro.
Sorry.
Don't ever do that. Who said some things? Who said some things?
Do you feel like black actor?
No, who said some things? I didn't say some things. I don't really rock like that, do I? You know my brand. I don't say much. I just feed with love. And 50 only gave me love. He might give other people some.
Who in the Omari St. Patrick? See, this is what happened when you get lost in your role. We seen this with Heath Ledger, God bless the dead. I think, because I seen Omari in the airport once years ago, and I was so disappointed. No disrespect, but disrespect. I thought he was going to, this was before Skip Days, I thought he was going to be like, three-piece suit, sexy. The nigga came out like a beach boy. He had on a damn Hawaiian shirt, flip-flops. I think he had a damn guitar. And I was just like, who is this damn hippie? And you gotta understand these are people playing a role. But sometimes people that was James St. Patrick. That wasn't the Amari I seen flying JetBlue that had his toes out, was twinkling his toes and playing the banjo. It wasn't even a guitar. It was the banjo. So to see him in person, he was very, very not Mr. St. Patrick. And right here in this interview, I think he got a little bit lost in the role. I think when he's mad, he turns into... But anyway, this is Omari Hardwick telling niggas, who told you that? I liked it, but that ain't him. That ain't his body. All you gotta do is mush him in the head. He's like, oh, pardon me. But anyway, he's an islander. What island? Like my island? Like Caribbean? Or like Long Island? But anyway, while you guys are thinking, let's go see what else is going on the internet. That nigga thought, of course his toes are out. What island, Marshy, please? Miss Dion Hardwick. Anyway, she is adorable. Oh, look it. DRRP. That's a Spanish man? Let me see something. I wish I had on my meta glasses. Harpo, who is this woman? Omari Hardwick. Marshy, what the fuck are you talking about? That boy's from Decatur, Georgia. Marshy, you got some explaining to do. Decatur, where it's greater. That is a hippie. I told y'all niggas I was a hippie. But oh, we almost missed the whole damn tunnel. Wait, I mixed him up with Alonzo. Girl, go to hell. Let me close my... We had a tornado last night in Atlanta, and I don't think the winds are done. Y'all know I love me a tunnel. Let's get loud for Fluffy Guy. Let's click the link. Who is Fluffy Guy? Gabriel Iglesias. Okay, he has a Netflix special out. Okay, let's see what he does.
In the tunnel with the happy place, Gabriel Iglesias. In the tunnel with the happy place, Gabriel Iglesias. In the tunnel with the happy place, Gabriel.
I'm gonna tell you something, guys, and I missed it. I missed it one of the other shows. There's something racist going on in that tunnel. And I'm gonna have to tell y'all who they did it with prior to this, but I just caught it. So because his name is Gabriel Iglesias, the writers in that room said, let's do something Hispanic. What's her name? Gloria Estefan. Let's get loud. Let's do that. Estefan Iglesias, same shit. Make the Spaniard come down to a Spaniard artist. What's that, Jennifer Lopez? Who cares? They keep doing that. They keep doing that. They'll check your race and they'll make your race and the chant coincide. And I don't like it. That's just some white writer shit to do. Why are white writers so race obsessed? Y'all could have made a song, but y'all could have did the ice cream truck. That's a big boy. My guess is that he likes it and he would have got crazy to. But y'all are so race obsessed. Give the Hispanics some bachata and some elote. This is why it is imperative to have DEI. Let's mix up the racial pools because white people are just so white. That's why he ain't give y'all nothing. He caught on too. What is this?
In the tunnel with the happy place, Gabriel.
I'm on to y'all. I'm gonna give it a 2. Cause he was chunky and happy, so he looks like a baby, cool. But everything else sucked. He just walked down clapping like a baby too. It gets a 2 for me. What else is going on?
Between
history is always going to repeat itself. What do I mean? This is what I mean. So they told y'all many, many, many moons ago that the Americans were the first to step on the moon, and they gave you this guy, and his name was Neil Armstrong. I present to you the first man to step on the moon. His name is Neil Armstrong, and he's an American. As time progresses, and so does technology, there's so much science that refutes that from actually being true that we just can't trust America. They give you a flag and zero gravity wouldn't have ripples. This is not real. The shadow of the moon, there's many. So now we had these 2 people lost in space for 9 months, right? And they're home now. They're home. C's are home now. Baby, the low budget AI that they shoved down our throat and told us to just eat it, we know y'all stupid. We know y'all stupid because we got y'all to vote for a felon and a rapist. And then we got y'all to accept us stealing an election because we talk about it all the time and y'all do nothing. So why wouldn't we be able to sell y'all an AI generated video of the astronauts landing in the water and being greeted by dolphins?
Dolphin cam back again. We can see that the Dragon capsule and the recovery vessel, that distance is closing. Again, this is just one more step as we continue to work recovery operations for Dragon Freedom, and we anticipate the lift of the Dragon capsule to occur here in just a.
Did y'all actually see the actual landing? I got y'all. I know it hurts to hit y'all to hit y'all with current events, but I have to. Whoever seen the movie Up? Not me, but it's a movie. It's a very morbid movie for kids. For some reason, it's a Pixar movie. But in the movie, the cover is an old man and holding these balloons, and it's very morbid. I think people die in the opening scene. This looks like the opening scene of Up, the movie Up, and they want you to believe this is actual live footage of Elon and Trump saving those astronauts lost in space, forgotten by the Biden administration, saved by the Musk administration, if you will. And look, here's our proof. A super computer-generated AI animation rendition of the space capsule hitting the water. And then they furthered it and said, look, those curious dolphins. You ever seen Anchorman? Those swirls sure can ski. It's just, yo, get me out of here. Get me out the Matrix. I just saw them on the stretcher. This shit is weird. It's not real. Wake up, y'all. Wake up. What else we got going on? 1 foot. I don't got time. Umar, I don't have time. And then I want you to really briefly lean in. So Trump is pretending that he's going to release, and he did, the JFK files on who really killed JFK. And it was already released during the Biden administration. And I just want you to know, Why would we trust an entity that lies all the time? They're gonna say they're releasing it. They control what's released. Why do y'all take everything as for face value? Just because they're releasing it doesn't mean it's real. So they released it and said it was me. Y'all gonna put me in jail. Anyway, I just want y'all to wake up. Stop eating the food. They're poisoning y'all. So the alleged JFK files are out. What did we learn? Nothing. It's just another reason for Trump to say, look what I did something, and did nothing. What else is going on? I told y'all the last show that there was an audio of Jonathan Majors admitting to beating up his last girlfriend. Remember, it was a moment we was just like, we don't believe her because we heard some audio of her beating him up. He did it because there was a recording sound kind of muffled, like he was being extorted. And he's like, yeah, well, I did strangle you and push you against the car. Cool. Why the same day we find that out, Megan Good goes and marries the boy? Now, why would you marry the boy? Why would you marry the boy? Do you see the boy? Do y'all watch the show Harlem? It's a show produced and she plays a role on there where she's like this obtuse little dummy. Where am I, girl? She is not acting. They say, yo, go be yourself. Go. What's my lines? Make them up. You're being yourself. Just a dummy, stupid bitch to stand for nothing. Don't know she coming or going. Can't chew and walk at the same time. Literally, it's who she is. She goes and marries the boy. Anyway, not my problem. I don't have to roll over and see that face. That's hers. She's embarrassing. And he's a woman beater. And she'll find out because people, they don't change. I don't want to do anything else with Trump. This is the tweet that he posted about Jay-Z and deleted and said, I didn't delete it because I'm scared. What did he say he deleted it for? He didn't make any sense. But this is it. I'm not reading it out loud. Pause if you must. This is the absolute last straw for Kanye. Let's go over to the blogs. Y'all got about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to go take a nap before work. Let's see what the blogs has for us. I hate coming here. Let me see. What's my mouse doing? Oh, there's a message over here. Oopsies. Y'all trying to bring me down. Oh, it came right back up. Anyway, I am so tired of Nelly and Ashanti. I just can't help it.
And I
So, our interviewer asked them about more kids, and this is what they had to say.
hear he wants another one. What are you saying to that?
Let's go!
Hold on. That was the other way. That was the other way.
Come on now.
Let's go! Looking at my baby's face, it's just like, oh, one or two more.
Overkill. What else we got going on?
I ain't for the outside, and I know it. And
Tamar's annoying. I was just checking to see if she was shading Tony. If she's not shading Tony, I don't care.
I just want to say thank you for being an amazing woman, someone that young black women could look up to.
Yes.
And some men probably could look up.
She beats him. I just can't explain these two, and I don't want to. She beats him. Enjoy. You like it, I love it. Let me get out of here. Let me go to my good old friends over in the neighborhood talk. Anything new going on over here? Oh, this was fun.
But I'm saying,
this is Angela Ray. She checks Kevin O'Leary. Kevin O'Leary is the guy from the show where you go and give your genius idea that can make you a millionaire or billionaire, and they pretend that it's not good and they steal it when you leave the episode. What's it called? Shark Tank? Who Wants to Be a Stolen Patent? One of those shows. So I like this. I like this a lot. Let me show you the interaction.
like you can
contribute to whoever you want, and the
After a
hope is that
cooling off
they're
period.
going to know that you want certain priorities.
He literally tweeted to the members of
the
Congress
oldest profession
that
on
you don't
earth
have to touch me.
is not.
He literally tweeted to these members,
did that
"Thank you for
nicely.
doing this. I don't want you to touch me. That's my
I
personal
won't
space.
ever do it again.
Thank you." But he literally says,
But I'm saying, like, you.
Baby. Very, very embarrassing. Very, very needed. Let me tell you something. These white people not knowing their person. This is my personal space. And you're touching me to shut me up. It's that condescending, passive-aggressive, subtle actions that people need to be checked on, but we're just so used to we don't. Don't fucking touch me. Okay. But it had to be said, it has to be learned, it has to be repeated. Don't touch me. Because you're really telling me to shut the fuck up. But that was good. That was delicious. I love how embarrassing and I'll never do it again. So don't. Back to what it didn't stop, didn't miss a beat.
Contribute to whoever you want, and the
After a
hope is that
cooling off
they're
period.
going to know that you want certain priorities.
he literally tweeted to the members of
the
Congress
oldest profession
that
on
you don't
earth
have to touch me.
is not.
He literally tweeted to these members,
did that
"Thank you for
nicely.
doing this. I don't want you to touch me. That's my
I
personal
won't
space.
ever do it again.
Thank
That's my personal space. Love it. Love it. Learn to keep your filthy, caucus hands to yourself. Got chills. I'm so inspired. What else we got going on? Mama D, I don't know if you know, Mama D used to be a pimp, right? I'm not joking. A madam. I don't know what you call them people. My mom is a social worker. I don't Scrappy, I don't know what your mama do. But being your business is one of them. Mama D is going to never hold her son accountable like most black mothers and always make her son the prize like most black mothers. Well, he's really a piece of shit. And he's really the problem. He literally just got a woman pregnant in a threesome. But that's my baby. You bitches don't deserve my baby. So now, as we've seen for the last 20 years, Mama D is beefing with one of Scrappy's exes. So,
You're so dumb, even a dog won't bite the hand that feed it. Me and my family have been kind to your dumb ass. You and your goddamn broke back mountain family. You're never grateful because you don't even thank my son for even bringing you.
time out, something just hit me. A couple of months ago, I had an episode where Mama D was dogging her own son. Mama D was dogging Scrappy. You ain't got $1, boy. You wouldn't know money if it hit you up your ass. What? Bitch, you don't even like him. But anyway, so. Bambi don't want me to put out our. Spice says Bambi has a. Okay, I don't understand, but what I'm real, I don't watch nigger TV. But what I do notice is Spice being everybody beef. I don't know how she gets there. But Spice said that Bambi has 11 listeners on Spotify. Bambi claps back. Spice got 11 BBLs. Scrappy got 11 BMs with $11, right? That was cute. What else is going on? Mama D comes and claps back. You know I've been chilling out, but what I want this bitch to understand, you have Rashida and Kirk made expressions on their face and walked out, but bitch, you choose to keep riding on my son's dick. Inappropriate. I don't even want the visual. Know your place. Why don't you worry about the information that he knows about you, bitch? Because I'm not going to keep playing with you. What I'm going to do is make sure that your life is absolutely miserable. If you don't fucking shut the fuck up and quiet down, I'm not going to play with you, bitch. Okay, you can tell she a pimp. I'm not, because you see, unlike my son, I'm not finna play with you. Girl, you ain't got a bingo game to attend. Why are you in young folks in love and out of love business? You ain't got an old man named Mr. Willie that give kids candy sometimes to go chase around. This is what happens when you date a guy whose mama ain't bad and she ain't got a man. I'm not dating anyone whose mama doesn't have a husband. Because guess what? Your man, her husband. Your man, her husband. Because why are you so invested? And then you don't even have like the motherly separation. You on my son's dick. Like, why would you even want that? Anyway. Black American. Gotti. Your father is a Black American. Come on now. What else is going on? Bambi responds to Mama D, a bitch who got a BBL before a hip. Oh my God, this This is good. Maybe I do want to watch me some Niglet TV. A bitch who got a BBL before a hip replacement is talking again. Aren't you tired of swinging from my tampon string hole? Okay, this is getting a little too ghetto for me because it just dawned on me. Ain't that your child grandma? Who gonna watch the baby? Oh my God, don't you want to go to Miami for the weekend? Who gonna watch the baby? That is your child's grandma. The grandma, the baby. What else they got?
Check my throwback, bitch.
Bambi do music?
Been popping. Check your whole facts, bitch. You been bopping. That's my twin, yeah, bitch. We been rocking. Stick together like it's me out.
You blacks gotta find something else to do, and not nails, cause y'all can't do that either. You gotta find something. I mean, something. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired, boss. Why y'all keep on picking up these sound devices and rapping in them? And it's not good. One more time. Maybe I was listening too fast.
I don't wanna talk if it ain't about deposits. Cause it ain't giving what it's giving if the nigga ain't. Check my throwback, bitch. I been popping. Check your whole facts, bitch. You been bopping.
It's not. It's even worse than the last time I listened. You need to go apologize to Mama D, cause you need a. Yo, I know you fucking lying. I love when Americans say, I know you fucking lying. And you gotta lean with it. I know you fucking lying. Okay. I told y'all niggas the last show that Papoose girlfriend, even though he got a wife, the girl not really old there. And she can't dress. And now, what in the freedom fighter? Her hit. All right, let's hear what she got to say. Clarissa Shield claps back on social media, shading her wearing a Ethica set with a Gucci puffer vest. Every time we see you, giving us something to laugh at. Let me hear what you got to say, baby girl.
Made y'all the fashion police to tell me what's good to wear and what's not good to wear. You want to see my outfit so you can try to tell me whether you like it or not? Sure. So I can show you how much I don't care if you like what I have on or not. But I guess I'll show you. I gotta step back pretty far. Hold on, let me get this back.
As your sister wife would say, are you Zom? Are you Zom? Man, Pap can't win for losing. Baby, Marcy says she don't know if she hot or cold. I don't want to get punched up in the head now. But baby, come on. If you want to be somebody's girlfriend that has a wife, you got to give fantasy. And not tropical. You giving tropical fantasy. You giving bum juice. You got to give always prim. You see how Cash Doll step out? Never a hair out of place. The bags. You got to make the wife mad. If you're going to be a Jezebel, you got to sell fantasy. And you just so crusty, dusty, and you kind of look musty. I mean, you must be. Yo, this world crazy. You can't cheat on me with this and expect me to be. But you know what? They both are cheating significantly down because Easy the block captain is not easy on the eyes. So y'all both, you know what? God is funny. Ask me how I know. I know him. He is giving y'all this time apart and giving y'all the worst possible side partners so y'all can find out that y'all really need to just, recircle, revisit, and just get back together. And when you come back, look at Elliot, it might be stronger because both of y'all are dating some jokes. And then got the part. Hold on. I don't wear underwear, deodorant, natural hairstyle. Anyway. Chill. Baby chill. This is what they doing to our community. This is what they're making famous. This is what they want you to think is music. And I'm telling you, stop talking into these sound devices and making bullshit because you're wasting studio time and mine.
You see my pussy, yeah, he ate my butt. Andy, ass poking out, I done got thick as fuck. Andy, fuck his money up and ran it right back up. Andy, pulled up Cybertruck, I had to switch it up. Andy,
I'm gonna tell you right now, you look about 50. Whatever chance you thought you had in a music career, you don't. You don't. You fucking don't. You think you got the recipe, you do. The recipe is degrade my culture, be hypersexual, sound like a hood rat, and I'll take off. And guess what? It does work, but not for the geriatric. Not for the geriatric, not for the hot flashes. Not for the menopauses. I'm going to need you to pause this career. It's sad. You could leave it for the kids. You know, they don't know any better. And I dare you to lie and talk about you 25. And dog years. Woof, woof, bitch. Like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Baby, if I could change my race, I would. Okay? What else we got? Oh! I'm conflicted, but not really. This is very disheartening to see 3 boys, the ages of 11, 13, and 15, are arrested after recording themselves committing a fatal hit and run. This is what I hate. When you see fatal in a caption and somebody goes, I hope they're okay. Baby, fatal mean they dead. But anyway, nonetheless, I saw that yesterday. They're not going to show the actual unaliving of the person. They're going to stop the video. But tell me what we should do with these 3 kids.
Are you guys recording it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Got apologies.
My soul.
You ready to start popping? Hurry up for that start.
They gonna hit him hella fast. Just bump him, bruh.
Like, you like bump him?
Yeah, just bump him. Go like 15, 20.
All right, so you see, skipping the damn comments always cross me to my ended. Get locked out, because I know you hungry. Baby, you locked the door, ended. 11, 13, and 5, their frontal cortex, what do you call that? You guys ain't gonna know. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm so rude to people. It's not fully developed. And I still don't care. Everybody in the car. The driver, life without the possibility of parole. The other 2 passengers, life with the possibility of parole after 25 years. Because why would we let these little maniacs back into society knowing that they think it's funny to hit somebody with a car? And y'all already doomed. You want to know why you're doomed? Y'all 11, 13, and 15 outside driving around with a chopper. Where are the parents? And this is why they say you got to start charging the parents. You understand? Which is kind of complicated, but not really. Because why are your children able to be outside the house hitting people with cars and taking people's lives? So I say the driver gets life, no parole. Don't care if it's the 11-year-old. Sorry for ya. The other 2, life with the possibility of parole after 25 years. Because maybe that would spread the words to parents and children to stop this little lifestyle y'all living. But anyway. Y'all know who I want to blame it on so bad, but I'm not going to do it. I think that's it. Y'all got too much time. I'm not even going to, whatever's left over, we will save for tomorrow because we're at 1 hour and 45 minutes, and I really don't know y'all like that. I don't. Indeed. Come say indeed. Come on, baby, come say indeed. No? You always leave me hanging. Anyway, y'all. He said ended. Thank you for stopping by another episode of the I'm Not Impressed show. Today was we really weren't impressed. But if you guys came in the middle of the show, I see some of my regulars, they said, oh my God, Dimey, I came in late. Don't fret. It's going to be up on YouTube in the next 10 minutes. So you can go over to YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. And I owe y'all one more show tomorrow. So we're going to have fun again tomorrow, same place, same time. Oh, before you leave, I almost forgot. Hey, Motrill, I see you. Go fuck yourselves. Until the next episode, ended. Come on, baby. Say one ended. He's so shy and stupid. Later. Bye, Honorable Key. I see you, boo.